All right, and we are live. Welcome back with Murphy Mac to another episode of the Fitness Beginner Podcast. Happy Monday. Hope y'all having a great day. Start your week off right. You already know how it goes. Get your workout in. It's not too late. The day's not over. If you're listening to this on the audio only replay, no matter what day of the week it is, still go get your workout in. Start your day off right. Wake up an hour early. Go to the gym before work. Y'all know how it is. All right. I apologize. I did not post a podcast last week because I've been a little busy. I did a week of vacation, and then as soon as I got back from vacation, I had to go to Houston, Texas for training for work. So I've been gone for the past 2 weeks. But with that being said, we're gonna make up the episode. We're gonna drop 2 episodes this week. I don't know what day yet, but I'll figure it out eventually. So we're gonna drop one today, and then probably like Thursday or so we'll do another one. Yeah, so that brings us to the quick tip of today. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, today's podcast is about how to get back on track on your fitness journey after you've taken either an extended break from fitness or if you're getting back from vacation. So I wanted to do this topic because I just got back from vacation myself and I actually took the whole week off. So I'm kind of in the same boat that y'all would be in. So we're going to talk about some tips, strategies, some tips to help you get back on track after getting out of your normal routine, getting out of your momentum that you created. So that's what we're going to do today. So that leads us to the quick tip of the day. And this is going to be around the topic, which is when you are going on vacation or you're going for a work trip, don't use that as an excuse to just take the whole week off and do nothing. Like, I want you to plan a workout or two, depending on what your trip looks like. At least do 1 or 2 workouts on your trip. And it don't have to be nothing crazy. Like, you don't have to do a full workout. Just cut your time in half that you normally do. Do something easy, light, just to get in there and get your body moving. Get up early in the morning one day and go to, if you're in a hotel, 95% of hotels have a gym in them. Go in there, get you a walk in on the treadmill, do something. Like doing just a little bit once or twice on that week that you're gone, it's going to help you out tremendously. It's going to be way more beneficial for you when you come back to the gym working out than if you just took the whole week off. Don't get me wrong. Taking some days off is good sometimes because it can help your body recover in a more extended period of time than you normally would on your normal rest day. So sometimes it can be good to take a few days off, but I would still get at least 1 or 2, maybe 3 workouts in on your vacation. This is going to help you out so much more when you get back. It's going to keep you from being so sore. You know how it is when you take a week or 2 off and you go back to the gym and you're extra sore and it's just miserable. So this will help you out a lot. So that's the quick tip. Don't just write off all your workouts just because you're going on vacation or you're going on a work trip. Still fit in your schedule, plan it in. Don't make no excuses. So that's going to lead us to the main portion of the podcast today, which is we have 8 different sections for y'all today. We're going to start it off. Number 1, mindset and motivation. So when you get back, you got to have a positive mindset. You should be in a positive mindset. You just come off vacation. You're feeling good. Hopefully you had a fun time and it went well. Hopefully you got to do everything you planned to do. So you should already be in a positive mindset. So use that momentum that you have from your vacation and implement that into your training. Like, let that follow over into your workouts. You can just build off of that and go right back into it. Next, you got to set clear goals. So I always say you want to set clear goals, but once you take that week off, like, your goals may have changed. You may have learned something new. Your goals may have changed. I don't know. So make sure you're clear on your goals. If you already had goals before, follow up on those goals and make sure they're still your actual goals that you want to do. Make sure that's still like the path that you're on to achieve. And they're not, then you may have to shift them around a little bit, may have to adjust them, may have to just change your goals completely. So setting these specific goals, it can help you stay more focused on the end goal. And next, you got to find motivation. So if you're not coming off that positive mindset from your vacation, you may have to find some motivation. You may have to. I know a lot of times when I get back in vacation, I kind of get lazy, because you didn't do your normal routine, you kind of got out of whack, and then it's hard to get back on that momentum that you already built. It's hard to get back into your normal routine. So sometimes you got to find that motivation. You got to create it. So something you can do is like create a vision board with your fitness goals on it. So if you a vision board basically is like you can either do it digital or an actual like board. It's basically like a poster with a bunch of like pictures, quotes on it, uh, stuff for your goals. So like maybe like whatever your end goal is, put a picture of that on there or a quote that inspires you on there. One of your favorite quotes or something to that effect. That's kind of like a vision board. So you can create one of these. You can even put it on the background of your phone, like your screensaver on your phone. Make you a little digital vision board or something like that. Put it on your phone, and that'll remind you every time you open your phone that that's what your goals are. That's what you're aiming for, and to keep you focused. Or you can even find some motivation online. You can watch some motivational videos, your favorite fitness influencer, things like that. These are all ways to find motivation. All right, section 2. You got to plan your comeback. So you got to have a well thought out plan. So you want to create a weekly routine. If you don't already have one, you should already have one that you was doing before you took your break. But if not, create you another one. Add your strength training in there. Add your cardio in there. Add flexibility exercises like some stretching. So this will give you some structure to get you back on track. I don't know about y'all, but I have to have some kind of structure in my day-to-day routine because that's what helps me stay true to my goals. And then next, when you make that schedule, it's got to be realistic. You got to have a realistic schedule. So that may look like 3 days a week strength training. So you may go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then 2 days, say you do cardio. So maybe your Tuesday and Thursday is cardio, and then you can rest on the weekend. Or if you know you can't go to the gym 5 days, don't schedule yourself to go 5 days. If you can do 2 and that's way too easy for you, then you need to bump it up. Maybe go 3 or 4. And then you also want to have some variety in there. So mix it up. Don't do the same old boring workouts you always do. Try a different kind of style of working out. Try a fitness class, spin class, body pump class, whatever it is. Or you can even change it up and do something outdoors. So go for a hike. Go pick up basketball, pick up football, whatever it is. Keep things interesting. Because if you get bored, you'll eventually just quit doing it. All right, section 3. This is nutrition. So meal planning, meal prepping is huge. What I would do is meal prep your foods. This is going to help you get back on track with your diet. Because I know good and well when you're on vacation, you ain't eating no good food. I mean, no healthy food. You're eating good food, but not necessarily healthy food. Because I know when I go on vacation, that's the main thing we do is to go eat. I want to eat all the local food in that area wherever I'm going. So that's like my favorite thing to do because every place has different kinds of food. So you got to get back on track. And the easiest way to do this is to meal prep your food. So that way you already know what you're going to eat. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to cook it. You don't have to plan it. It's already made for you. And you just eat it. That's the best thing to do. And then also with nutrition is hydration. So it's very, very important. Get your water in. If you're on vacation, you probably ain't drinking a lot of water because you're probably doing a lot of stuff. Like you have a lot of excursions planned. You're going sightseeing. You're going shopping. You're doing all these other things. You probably don't have a lot of water available around you. You're not drinking a lot of water. So when you get back, it's very, very important. Get your hydration in. Section 4, gradual progression. So you got to remember, you just took a week off. So you got to remember to gradually progress that intensity over time. Don't go right back into where you were at before. So you may have been going super hard in the gym before you left. When you come back, you may want to tone it down a little bit because if you go right back in super hard again, you may injure yourself. You may get really, really sore. You may overdo it and not want to keep going back to work out, So you got to gradually increase it. Start back pretty slow. Don't do nothing crazy that you wouldn't do before you took your break. So just give your body about a week or 2 to get back in that normal routine. Don't do nothing crazy. So like I would tone your workouts back a lot and increase them over time back to where so you can get back to where you were before. And then next you want to track your progress. I recommend using a fitness app. There's a million of them out there. I don't really have a certain one that I use specifically that I would suggest, but there's plenty. Just look them up. There's plenty of fitness apps out there. There's also nutrition apps that will track your calories. I would suggest tracking your progress. It's huge because you're not going to remember what you did 2 weeks before on a certain lift, how much weight you did, or how many reps you did, or how many sets you did. So if you're tracking all these in the app, when you pull that workout up again, it'll show you what you did the previous time in the app. So this will help you be able to build progressive overload over time, and it'll help you know what you did before, so you can do something a little bit harder, something a little bit more. Maybe add another rep, or add another set, or add 5 pounds to the bar. So that's why it's important to track your progress. Or you can go old school and do it on a pen and pad, like a lot of people do. I see a lot of people in there with pen and pad writing down their reps and sets. I did that for a little while, but I just prefer using it on your phone because it's so much more convenient. That leads us to section 5. Section 5 is accountability. So the best way for me to have accountability is get you a fitness buddy. So find somebody that you can trust, that's going to challenge you, that's going to push you, hopefully they can go to the gym with you. If they can't, they still can be your accountability partner. Like they still can, y'all still can hold each other accountable, like over the phone or over Facebook or wherever you talk to them at. And this way y'all can challenge each other and it'll hold you accountable. Because I know most people's competitive, so you're always going to want to one up your buddy or one up your partner. So yeah, finding somebody to share that fitness journey with is an easy way to hold yourself accountable. Because if your fitness buddy, say they walked a mile or they ran a mile today and you ain't do nothing, you can't just let them outdo you like that. You got to go run a mile too, or you got to run a mile and a half. You got to one up them. I mean, that's just how I think. I'm competitive, so like I want to win. I don't care if we're playing tic-tac-toe. I'm trying to win, so I'm gonna one up you. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. If you ain't competitive like that, then I guess that you probably have to find something else that works for you. Another thing you can do is find a fitness class or hire a personal trainer. So these are good ways to hold you accountable because it sets a specific time that you got to go. There's other people in there with you that are going through the same pain or struggle that you're going through. So it makes it a little bit easier because you're not the one just doing it by yourself. You have other people in there, you kind of feed off of their energy. They can help like push you through. Most fitness instructors are really good about pumping you up, getting you going, pushing you. So fitness classes are great. Personal trainer, same way. You get that one-on-one connection with them and they can help you out. They can literally take all the guesswork out and tell you exactly what to do. So that makes it a lot easier. You ain't got to think about, what workout do I need to do now? Hire you a personal trainer. And then also along that same realm of personal trainers, you can download the fitness apps. There's so many fitness apps out there now that will literally give you workouts to do. It'll give you workouts, reps, sets, intensity, rest times, everything. So try you a few of them out. Most of them nowadays are paid subscriptions, so you will have to pay for most of them. But a lot of the paid ones will have a free version. So I suggest using the free version for a while. See if you like it. If you don't like it, try different ones. And then once you find one that you like, then I would maybe suggest subscribing to the paid version because it's going to allow you to do more stuff with it. There's plenty of them out there. You'll just have to try and see which ones you like the best. All right, that brings us to section 6. You want to avoid overtraining and burnout. So it's kind of back to how I said you want to build gradually over time once you get back. You don't want to burn yourself out. So it's very easy to do overtraining, especially when you're just starting back up. Like if you took an extended break from fitness, you're just starting back up. You don't want to go in there and do the same workouts that you did when you was in high school because you're probably going to overdo it. So you want to pay attention to signs of overtraining. So like chronic fatigue, decreased performance, mood changes. These are all important things to look out for. Those are going to be signs of overtraining. You don't want to overdo it because then your fitness journey is not going to be sustainable. You're not going to keep doing it. You're going to quit eventually if you're having these symptoms. So I suggest to you, listen to your body. Your body will tell you what's up. So for me, I get really sore sometimes. So if I work out, say I did upper body one day, if I get really sore, obviously I'm not going to go back in the gym and do upper body again. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna do lower body the next day. I'm gonna give my upper body time to rest because I'm real sore. If you're real sore, you shouldn't really work. In my opinion, I don't think you should work that muscle again until it's no longer sore at all. So that's just my opinion. Some people may tell you otherwise, but yeah, listen to your body. If you're extremely fatigued, that's probably a sign of overtraining. If you're injured, obviously that's a sign of overtraining or incorrect training. So just listen to your body. You'll know when you should and should not be exercising or pushing to your limits. All right, section 7, staying consistent. So easy way to stay consistent, support system. So that goes back to the fitness buddy that I mentioned earlier. You could join a local club. So they got like running clubs, online fitness groups, even the fitness apps. You can there's a lot of times there's chats and things on the apps. So there may be a club in your local area, or a lot of people that you go to the fitness classes at the gym. Normally it's the same people that go to them. So it's kind of, you can kind of make friends that way. It'll be the same people in the classes. So yeah, get you a good support system. Your spouse is huge. If you can get your spouse working out with you, this is huge. This is time that y'all can literally spend together in the gym, just y'all two, not focus on anything else, but working on yourselves and working on each other at the same time. I actually, that was one of the main reasons that I wanted to get a garage gym. So I bought a bunch of workout equipment and put it in my garage because it allows me and my wife time to work out together. We can spend that time together. Not only are we working on ourselves individually, physically and mentally, but we're also working on our relationship because we're in there chit chatting, laughing, cutting up, but we also getting a workout in at the same time. So it's been great. And then also to stay consistent, you got to overcome obstacles. So you got to have a dedicated workspace, whether that be a gym, whether that be your house, your garage, a friend's house. Um, and then have a backup plan. So like say your gym's crowded or your gym got closed for the day or something to that effect, have a backup plan. Find somewhere at home you can get a good low workout in. Do something. Don't use the gym being closed as an excuse not to work out that day. Maybe if the gym's closed or something to that effect and all you can do is go outside and go for a walk, hey, that's better than nothing. Go outside and go for a walk. Next section is section 8, and the last section is celebrating milestones. Celebrate those small victories. It's huge to, yeah, you have that big goal at the end that you wanna achieve, but set little milestones along the way, because sometimes that big goal at the end can seem so far away. It can seem like you're never gonna reach it, like you're never gonna achieve that goal. So as long as you set those small goals and you start achieving those, then you prove to yourself that you can actually do it and that you're actually seeing progress and you're getting better and you're seeing the results. That's going to keep you going. It's going to keep you pushing. Because like every time you look in the mirror and you can tell you lost some weight, you're going to like it. You're going to feel good about yourself and you're going to keep going. You're going to keep doing it. You're just like, ooh, I lost 5 pounds. I'm going to lose 5 more. So that's huge when it comes to like your mental self, uh, your mindset, things like that. And then also rewards and recognition. So reward yourself. Once you hit that, you lost those 10 pounds, reward yourself. Maybe something like a spa day or a new workout outfit or a healthy treat. Do something. I don't know. Maybe give yourself an extra rest day. That may be an achievement to you. I don't know. So yeah, reward yourself. Recognize the great progress that you've made so far. Recognize how much you've overcome, how much you're making progress, and how much closer you are to the end goal. So yeah, that's the that's the podcast. Um, that's the main portion of the podcast. Now we're gonna hop into the fitness quote. Sorry, my phone rang. It got me thrown all off. Hold on 1 second. Golly. All right, sorry about that. We had some difficulties right there. Now my phone is tripping. All right. Oh well. I may have lost a live stream on Instagram, but it's whatever. That leads us to the fitness quote of the day. And today, the fitness quote is cardio doesn't just make you look better, it makes you feel better. And more importantly, it makes you live better. So I'll read it again. Cardio doesn't just make you, sorry, I can't speak today. Cardio doesn't just make you look better, it makes you feel better. And more importantly, it makes you live better. So I like this quote because I didn't do a lot of cardio before I started doing all my Ironman training. And I've kind of grown to like cardio. Like I enjoy it. Running is pretty fun. I like biking. I'm not really I don't have nothing against biking, but it's not necessarily something I love to do. And I definitely don't like swimming. Like screw swimming. That junk's not fun. It is a good life skill to have though, but it's hard. It's really hard. But what this quote means to me is not only are you going to feel better mentally, not only are you going to look better physically, it's going to help you just live a healthier lifestyle. It's going to help you live better. It's going to make you more in shape, going to make you happier. It's going to help you lose that weight that you're trying to lose. It's going to make everyday activities easier, like bending over to tie your shoes, bending over to pick something up. It's going to it'll probably make you live longer. Honestly, I don't know what the statistics are on that, but honestly, I would say cardio is going to make you live longer. I saw a quote today that says, if I can remember, it was like, "You don't die when you stop walking. No, you don't. You don't get old when you stop walking." I can't remember how it goes. It's like you can't stop walking. Oh, now I'm having a brain fart. I'm sorry. It was something about getting old and how you can't walk when you get old. It was like it's not when you get old that you can't walk. It's when you stop walking. Oh, I ain't gonna try. Screw it. I forget it. I can't remember. Something about if you keep walking, you'll never get old. But if you stop walking, then you're gonna get old. Basically, I don't know. Basically, doing cardio helps you live longer, helps you be healthier for longer, helps you live a better life in general. So do your cardio. It helps. It's good for your heart, your cardiovascular system. So why not? Why not do it? I trust me. When you climb to the top of the stairs and you out of breath, that's not a fun feeling to have. So do some cardio, and it'll improve your everyday what's it, satisfaction? What's that term? Your quality of life. That's what I'm looking for. It'll improve your quality of life. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. Once again, I apologize for not uploading an episode last week. I got super busy, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse to skip the podcast. I'm going to make it up. We're going to do 2 episodes this week. So if you like the podcast, share it, give me a review. I would appreciate it. Subscribe and tune in next week for another episode. Hopefully y'all learn something from the podcast. Hopefully we can keep dropping some value and share it with y'all because I enjoy getting on here and talking to a camera by myself. But it's fun. Let me know what you think about the podcast. Have a great day. Kill the week this week. Do something positive every day. Move your body. Get outside. Get some sunshine. Play with your kids. Do something. I love y'all. Peace, love, protein. We out.